Hello, welcome to Awakening with Nina. Today I'm going to do a meditation for you guys. You asked for it when I did the live last year to do more meditations on the channel, so I'm going to do some meditations for you. And we're going to start with this one, which is going to be the temple meditation. Now, the temple meditation is a meditation I made myself, and I did it right before I went over to the States to do the Master Teachers, the ending of the Master Teachers. And we were supposed to share a meditation, and that just came to me. And it was very well received. I was very happy to see that. And many people have had great connections when doing this meditation. And so I hope that you will too. It is a meditation where we get into a temple and we meet deceased loved ones or guides or angels, if you want that, or anyone that you are intending to meet before you get in. It's also a space where you can actually see everyone who is kind of part of your sphere, part of your growth, part of your team at the moment. So when you are in the temple, you might see many rows and many lights or persons or whatever, people in the temple, but maybe not all of them will take contact with you, but they are there to show you how many are actually part of your team right now, are following your journey at this moment. Okay, so that's kind of what you're going to meet up in this meditation. So, without further ado, let's get into the meditation. I'm not doing in the music or anything. I believe that silence is the best way, so that you don't get influenced by sounds, so that what it's coming through to you is clean. So that's only my personal opinion. I always do meditations without any sounds or any music, but that's of course up to you. But this video will not contain any sounds, unless the spirit is talking to you through the camera. Okay, so I would encourage you to get comfortable, preferably to sit up, because often when we lie down, we have a tendency to fall asleep. So if you want the most out of a meditation, I would encourage you to sit. So sit comfortably. Find a position where you can relax without falling asleep. The only thing I will ask you to do is that you try and seclude yourself, that you are in a space where there's not too much noises or too much disturbances. Okay? But whatever position or whatever makes you comfortable, I would say. Okay? So let's get into it. So first of all, I would encourage you to find your breath. Not manipulate it, but just find it and observe your breath as it is. Often when we just focus on the breath, we see that our breath becomes deeper. Sometimes we sigh, sometimes we yawn, because you automatically start to relax when you find your breath. Now I would like you to imagine that there is a light beam coming straight from God. It's coming down to your head. And it goes through the crown chakra on the top of your head. And the light comes into your head, into your brain, your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth, teeth, the whole head. The throat and the neck, shoulders, arms and hands. Your chest, your back, your stomach. Your hips, now down your legs, down to your feet, out through the feet, down into the earth. Just a flow of God's white light falling down into you, through you. And it makes your body heavy, relaxed, open, loved. Just allow your body to become heavy. Now I would like you to imagine that you are standing in front of a staircase. At the top of the staircase there's a light. And we are slowly going to walk up those steps. There are 14 steps total. So let us walk up the steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. You're now standing on top of these steps, and in front of you now is a pathway that's opening, and you start walking down the pathway. And as you walk, you see that it becomes a courtyard. And on each side of you, on your right and your left side, there are pillars. And through the pillars, there's light beaming in between the pillars into the courtyard. So you're walking in light as you cross this courtyard straight forward, because on the other side there are new steps. So you walk across this courtyard up to the steps, and now we're going to go up these steps, which are 7 in total. Let's walk together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You are now standing in front of two huge doors. It's an arch at the top. This is the temple. Now we're going to open the doors into your temple. Both doors at the same time. They're swinging outwards. So we reached for the doorknobs. We turn the knobs. We open the door towards us. All the way open. And we will step through this archway into your temple together. Let's go. We walk in through the doors into the temple. On each side of the aisle in the middle, there are benches. And you can see a little bit of figures sitting on these benches, waiting for you. But first we're going to walk through the aisle, up to the middle, up to the main focus of the temple. And the main focus on the temple can be whatever it is that you believe. It can be, if you believe in Jesus, it can be a figure of him. It can be a cross. It can be a star. It can be a moon. It can just be light. The middle of the temple is your choice. It is just a symbol of holiness for you. So we walk up the aisle together towards this symbol of holiness. And as you reach your symbol of holiness, you turn around and you look back on all the benches that you passed on your way up. Because now you will see the faces of the people, of the spirits, of your guides or your angels that are part of your team waiting to communicate with you. As you stand here now and you're looking at all these beings that are part of your team, I invite you to open up for one and one to come towards you, to talk to you, to bring you messages, or just to feel their love. So I will leave you now for a little time so you can communicate with your team. Now it's almost time to say goodbye. Ask them if they have some more messages for you. Now prepare to say goodbye. And it's only for a little while, because you can come back to the temple whenever you want. And when you have said your goodbyes, we start walking down the aisle again towards the door. Now say your goodbyes, and we start walking together towards the door. If you need to stay in the temple, then you pause the video now. But for the others who are ready to go, we start walking. So we walk down the aisle, down to the door. We walk through it. We turn around and we close the doors after us. Now we turn around again, facing the courtyard, and we will go down the 7 steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we walk through the courtyard with the pillars on each side, with the sun shining between the pillars onto you. We cross the courtyard over to the steps on the other side. And now we will walk down the 14 steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you walk back the pathway, and you find yourself again sinking into your body, being present in the body. And in order for you to really be back, see if you can wiggle your toes and your fingers and maybe stretch a little bit so that we are fully integrated back into the body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you're all back. I'm sorry if my stomach was growling a little bit here. That very often happens when I get the light into my physical form. My stomach starts working, so I'm sorry if you could hear that. I hope this meditation was helpful for you. I hope you liked it. You can of course use it whenever. You can of course, as I said, pause the video and stay in the temple longer. Or you can do this when you know how to do this after watching it a couple of times. You can do it on your own. So that's that. I will try and make some more meditation videos soon. Thank you for being part of this today. Till the next time I see you. Bye.